The Cabinet has given its approval for the controversial Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016. In that proposed bill, religious minorities, which in this case refers to Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, Christians, Parsis and Zoroastrians from India's neighborhood countries such as Afghanistan, Pakistan and Bangladesh, who are fleeing from persecution, will be granted Indian citizenship through the process of naturalization after they have spent 6 years in India. The ruling Bharatiya Janata Party is keen on getting that bill passed, and even Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has spoken on this issue in some of his electoral campaign rallies, has said that his government will try to get the bill passed in the Lok Sabha. A joint parliamentary committee to which the Citizenship Amendment Bill had been referred in August 2016 after it had been discussed in the lower house of the parliament in India. The bill stems from the poll promise which the BJP had made in the run-up to the 2014 general elections, in which it had promised to give reservations to Hindus who faced persecution in India's neighborhood. However, the BJP is expected to face stiff opposition from its own allies such as the Shiv Sena and the Assam Gana Parishad or the AGP, who have opposed the bill. In fact, the AGP has threatened to walk out of alliance from the Saffron regime if the bill is passed. As the winter session ends tomorrow, it is unlikely that the bill will be tabled in the Lok Sabha tomorrow. The Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016 is considered controversial as it proposes to give citizenship on the basis of religion and curiously bars minorities of the Muslim communities fleeing persecution in India's neighborhood from applying for citizenship in India. Another key development coming in from India, where the government has taken a historic decision. The Modi government has decided to give reservation in jobs and education fields to the economically weak people from the general category. Sources are saying that the reservation will be up to 10% and it will be above the 50% reservation that already exists. The decision has been taken at the cabinet level. However, constitution will have to be amended for this to happen. Sources say the general category candidates with household income less than 8 lakh rupees per annum will benefit if the decision becomes reality. Remember, the cabinet decision comes months ahead of general elections in India, and even though politicians hate to admit it, vote bank politics in India has been practiced for decades, and caste is the biggest factor in creating vote banks. The Bharatiya Janata Party has often been accused of being anti-Dalit by the opposition parties that rely heavily on Dalit votes. Today's decision must be seen as an attempt to pacify the so-called upper castes and the general category candidates that felt sidelined by the government. And just recently, BJP's Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh lost the election, and one of the reasons being attributed for that defeat was his comment that reservation will never end, a comment that infuriated the general category.